او عمار منيح عمار رجلك فيدك يا نور نور فيدك
احنا كتبناها هاي عملناها على شو بدنا نسوي؟ من عند شهر نبلش تعطي لدانيا بعدين
Okay. Now stop. Stop. Say. Yes. Now.
And as now it's Corona time, please tell us how the Corona lockdown has affected your work in Bethlehem.
The first weeks, it was like very crazy. Bethlehem was locked down completely by the Israeli forces first, and second by the Palestinian Authority. And many people, they lost their income because here the people in Aida and in the refugee camps and in Bethlehem in general, they depend a lot on their daily income. So if they work today, they will have food for this day. But if they don't work, they will not have food. So the big matter, it was about who could help these people who are staying in home and they don't have resources, who could provide them with food, with medicine, with medical supplies, with sanitizers, with extra and everything. We established an emergency cell, a group of people or young people who have medical background. They were visiting the people in their houses. They were giving them sanitizers and medical supplies, and they were giving them like brochures explaining for them how we could face and counter this kind of virus. So it was our responsibility, like, to help our people and to be with them in this very difficult situation. We started like to collect like money from our international and local friends and the good people who wanted to help, and we start buying like groceries and distribute these groceries to the most vulnerable and needy people. We decided to have a soup kitchen, and nowadays we are providing the needy families and the vulnerable families with more than 400 meals in a daily basis.
Did you have the possibility to work with any of your activities during the lockdown of Corona?
Yeah, and we stopped all our activities and our projects because we were just thinking about the people's safety, and because we were just focusing, and we use all our budgets in relief projects or in relief activities. So, yani, even now, like Aida Center has a severe lack of budget because of that, because we used all our budget to and all the money to provide the people with the basics.
You are working together with Music for Aida in Denmark. What does it mean to you that you have this connection?
And for us, it's very important project to have a partner, international partner, and all of us, we are young people. We are trying to serve like a good cause. We are trying to give the children of the camp the opportunity to learn music and to learn how to play different instruments. And this project is different of any other project because of its goals and of its agendas. Usually, many international organizations, they impose like different agendas. The thing that make this project different is that this project are teaching the children music because of the music, for music, not for other issues. And we don't have like any agenda. We don't have like any hidden agenda or any like thing that we wanted to achieve from this project, except that we wanted the children to be educated and like to learn how to play music and to get introduced to music. And we are working, and this project is working music for music, not for anything else.
Rasmus, are you filming?
I'm filming, yeah.
There will be a supportive event this coming weekend in Denmark, and hopefully money will be collected. What will you use that money for?
We have plans like to take the children to workshops, to the studio, to teach them how all of that work, like to take them like to activities, to educate them about what's going outside the camp. Because most of the people, they are stuck in the camp, they don't leave the camp. So they think that this is the life and this is the only life. So when they have the chance like to go outside the camp in something like useful, like to go to visit like a workshop or to visit studio, like to see how they record songs, music, or how the like what is the physics of sound, you know. There is like new, and there is many experiences the children need to be educated about or to learn about.
For the last question, when we have this supportive event, do you have a message directly for the participants in the event?
And first of all, thank you for you, Lean, for this interview, and for all the guys who is working very seriously and very hard since we established this project, and especially the guys in Denmark, because they are dedicated to this project. So I hope everyone who could help them, like in a logistic way, like by financial like support, it will add real value to this project.
So for the very, very last question, are there any hope for the future?
hope is always exist. We are always raising hope. Yani, I feel that I'm always like, I feel hope is like my baby, you know. We are like just raising it, and we are trying like to remind ourselves always that there is hope and we will not give up. And this is the thing that motivates us every day, apart of all the conditions, the difficult situation here. This is the only way to motivate ourselves and to work hard to help our community.
Thank you very much indeed, Anas, and all the best to you and your family and the project.
Thank you, Liam.
Jeg hedder Peter, jeg er mursvend, og jeg er med i Træs Palæstina-netværk.
Jeg hedder Jonas og tømmersvend og er aktiv i Træs Palæstina-netværk.
Jeg hedder Michael, og jeg er muresvend og er en del af Træs Palæstina-netværk.
Vi vil arbejde for, at den danske fagbevægelse tager aktiv stilling og støtter den palæstinensiske kamp for frihed og selvstændighed og retten til at bestemme sin egen fremtid. Vi mener, at det er enormt vigtigt, at de folkelige bevægelser viser sin solidaritet med mennesker i resten af verden. Især med den palæstinensiske folk nu, hvor vi står overfor, at Israel vil annektere endnu større dele af Vestbredden, end de har taget hidtil.
Det er sindssygt vigtigt, at vi som fagbevægelse i Danmark stiller os skulder om skulder med det kæmpende folk i resten af verden på tværs af grænser. Og støtter op om palæstinensernes kamp mod besættelsesmagten og kæmper for, at vi i Danmark boykotter Israel.
Vi har været nede og se, hvordan israelerne udnytter palæstinensernes situation til at bruge dem som billig arbejdskraft. Det er nu, der skal gøres noget, og ikke i morgen. Boykotte Israel.
Vi har i fagbevægelsen altid kæmpet for frihed, lighed og retfærdighed. Derfor mener vi også, at vi skal støtte op om palæstinensernes kamp imod apartheidstaten Israel og boykotte Israel indtil Palæstina er frit.
Dags. Jeg hedder Hans Ege. Jeg har rejst på Vestbredden og været på højskole i Bethlehem og turnerende rundt med lysbølgeforedrag. Palæstina er et besat land i en håbløs situation. Her er et par eksempler på grove urimeligheder fra dagligdagen i området. Alle palæstinensere har sorte vandtanke på deres hustage. Hvorfor? De får kun vand i hanen få timer hver uge, 3 timer for eksempel. De kan opsamle vand i tanke på taget. Alle israelske huse har derimod vand alle ugens timer. Jeg kalder det apartheid. Hvis du taler i mobiltelefon under bilkørsel, så får du en bøde på 100 shekel for israelere og 400 for palæstinensere. Eller nu, ny pris 500 shekel. Det kalder jeg apartheid. Omkring Jerusalem vil israelerne skubbe palæstinenserne længere og længere væk. Men israelerne kan godt bruge dem som usubetalt arbejdskraft. De møder i stort tal under ydmygende omstændigheder ved checkpoints før klokken 4 hver morgen, for at nå frem til klokken 7. Bosættelser etableres og skubber palæstinensere væk fra deres jorder gennem årtusinder. Landsbyer chikaneres og kvæles langsomt. Til eksempel er der et sted kun mulighed for at forlade byen om fredagen. Skolen bliver revet ned, afgrøder ødelagt osv. Med hvilken ret? Man kan kalde det apartheid eller kolonialisme. Bare et par eksempler. Tag ned og se.
Hej, mit navn er Amanda, og mig og min kollega Ria, vi har begge arbejdet som menneskerettighedsobservatører gennem EAPPI-programmet i Palæstina og Israel, hvor vi rapporterede om brud på menneskerettigheder og international humanitær lovgivning. Vi var stationeret 2 forskellige steder hen, Ria i Bethlehem og jeg i Janun. Gennem vores arbejde med EAPPI var vi øjenvidner og rapporterede om mange af de problemer og udfordringer knyttet til palæstinensers daglige liv på Vestbredden. Blandt andet skulle vi monitorere checkpoints og demonstrationer, rapportere om arrestation af børn og nægtelse af adgang til f.eks. landområder, arbejde, skole og sundhedstjenester. Et liv under okkupation det er svært udfordrende på mange forskellige plan, hvor det mindste daglige gøremål bliver besværligt gjort af de okkuperende magter, hvilket er frustrerende. Dog blev vi positivt overrasket over at opleve et enormt gåpåmod fra samtlige palæstinenser i at navigere i en kompleks, uretfærdig virkelighed. Vi fortsætter at støtte og være fortaler for overholdelsen af international humanitær lovgivning og menneskerettigheder i de okkuperede områder.
Jeg hedder Anne-Marie, og jeg er fra Boykot Israel, og vi vil rigtig gerne sende jer en hilsen og en takværdi for det her arrangement op at stå som støttearrangement for Palæstina. Med sådan et arrangement og med det samarbejde, jeg har fået op at stå med kulturfolk og aktivister i Nablus og Music for Aida, flygtningelejren i Bethlehem, jamen så er I jo virkelig med til at sætte fokus på, at den palæstinensiske kultur er spillevende. Det har vi brug for at vide. Samtidig er I jo med til at sætte en finger på, hvordan det palæstinensiske folk må lægge ryg til uhyrligheder fra den zionistiske stat Israel. Vi ønsker jer det bedste arrangement, og vi ønsker jer et godt resultat med indsamlingerne til aktivisterne, kulturfolkene i Human Association Supporters i Nablus og Music for Aida i flygtningelejren i Bethlehem. Ha' en god dag. Frit Palæstina.
My name is Mira. I'm 12 years old. I have been in the summer camp. That's my second year. And I'm going to come next year.
I love the summer camp. That is nice. It's so fun.
My name is Wajdi Aish. I am a Palestinian activist, co-founder of Human Supporters Association since 2002, and now I'm directing the association. Well, HSA is developing psycho-educational program and psychosocial program and intercultural activities targeting children, youth, women, in different area of Nablus, in the city, in the refugee camp, and in the villages as well, corresponding to their needs.
And what kind of needs, can you explain a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, it's different kind of needs. It depends of the group that we are targeting. For example, like children, sometimes they are suffering of trauma, they are suffering of different kind of problems. So we gather them in human supporters for a little summer camp and activity where to break the ice between them and to motivate them to speak, to participate, and to take from them their skills, to understand their skills and to develop it. With the woman, for example, it's also a kind of, we target women illiterated. So we teach them how to read, how to write. We provide them some capacity building training, education for children, youth, and women. This field is important. We have a great project called School Support. So we support the children and the women as well in education after schools.
Right now it's Corona time. Tell us, how do the Corona lockdown have, how had that affected your work in Nablus?
Like we don't have activity in the association to welcome beneficiary. We are working only in administration, and corresponding to this situation, we have implemented a great project. It started like 1 month ago. We distributed around 850 nutrition basket or food basket for people in need. Concerning that, according to this situation, a lot of people became in need because of they don't work, and they are working on daily basis. If they don't work every day, then they will not get to buy the food and the daily cost for them and their family.
Does the corona virus lockdown, does that affect you in Nablus in a different way than the general situation in normal times?
Well, honestly, as a Palestinian, we are used to this since the 80th, since the first Intifada. We are used to the curfew that was done by the Israeli occupation against Palestinians. So we are used to be at home enclosed, and that's not new for us. Maybe it's new for the rest of the world, but not for us. Well, the most suffering for us in this case, because people, they don't have economical support and they cannot go to work. So this is the most difficult part of the coronavirus in Palestine. Unfortunately, it's not catastrophe, the situation according to Corona in Palestine. We are much better than other country, thanks God. But unfortunately, the Israeli occupation, they abused of the recent situation. Like the world is busy because of Corona. They are doing worse and worse against Palestinian. They are going to Palestinian houses, arresting people, attacks houses, lands, villages, making troubles for Palestinians. They're abusing of that, and they are protecting themselves carefully. So they come to Palestinian houses with dresses, uniforms against against coronavirus, you know. But they didn't take in consideration like a bit of humanity, like a little break because of the recent situation. No, they don't take that in consideration, and they continue their violent mission against the Palestinian, unfortunately.
You are also connected to a Danish music organization. What does it mean to you that you have this connection?
Well, that was great, because we did a great project last year in Nablus. It was amazing to welcome almost 23 artists, Danish, in Nablus. They are old, not young artists, and that was the beautiful part of the project. They gave us a lot of hope, a lot of belief in the future. All of them, they came to Nablus city. They had a hard time of the travel, and they shared with us beautiful moment with our music team in the Human Supporters music band. They made a harmony for some songs. They mixed some songs, and they sang and they played some songs for us about resistance and about the national song of Palestine. And that was really great. We appreciate that, and they are really great people. We love them. We hope to keep the cooperation with them. And if we are doing this interview and this event, it's thanks to them. Thanks to all of them. I don't want to say one name, because then I have to say all of them. But really, I know that there is great people are doing a lot for Palestine, for HSA, and for the humanity in the world, not only for Palestine.
And for the last question, for this event in the coming weekend, do you have a direct greeting for the participants?
This event is important not only for the financial support. It's because also we need to talk about Palestine. We need people to hear about Palestine. Palestine will be free with people supporting us, knowing about the reality that it's going in Palestine. We need political pressure, and that's how we will kick the occupation, the Israeli occupation out. Without these people, we will not be free. We need these people with us. We thank them and we love them.
Thank you very much indeed, Vajit.
Thank you very much.
Vajit, just before we finish the conversation, you mentioned you made a Ramadan song.
Yes.
Do you have a recording of that?
Yeah, I have sent it already to Anne-Marie.
Oh, very
So
good, because I thought they could use it for the event. Exactly.
Yeah, she will use it for the event. And I sent already 2 minutes of our activity record,
Super.
so she will use it as well.
Super. Thank you very much. Thank you for the interview, and
Thanks
all
to
the best
you.
to you.
Thank you, thank you. Nice meeting you. Okay.
Nice meeting
Have a
you.
good
Bye
day.
bye.
لأن رمضان يجمعنا لأن رمضان يجمعنا لأن رمضان يجمعنا.
Mit navn er Jasmin Kajk. Jeg er talskvinde for Music for Aida. Vi har en støttekampagne op at køre lige nu, og i den anledning der har vi fået en rigtig speciel kunstner med til at medvirke i dagens program. Her er skønne Barbara Moleko.
Lad os gå til vi forsvinder, indtil lysene blænder, gennem mørklagte gader, udforskede steder som en stjerneregn. Ingen ser lyser du for mig, men jeg vil mere helt ind under dig. Giv mig bløde kys, der hvor alt er nyt. Kom og lad mig tage din hånd og vise dig, hvordan vi sammen når langt forbi det sted, hvor tiden går. Jeg viser dig vej, for intet kan stoppe os i vægtløse kroppe. Vi kan se horisonter, vi kan nå hele verden. Timer bliver til sekunder, ja. Og vi to bliver til stjerner. Kender ikke vejen, men vi finder den vægtløs sammen med dig. Bliver lytter til dig, kun er dig og mig. Der er kun os to, denne stille ro. Kom og lad mig tage din hånd og vise dig, hvordan vi sammen når langt forbi det sted, hvor tiden går. Jeg viser dig vej, for intet kan stoppe os i vægtløse kroppe. Giv dig hen, jeg tager med, du skal mærke jer. Giv mig lys, glem mig alt, for her kun dig. Jeg viser dig vej til der, hvor vi topper, som byttet der dropper. Vis mig, at du tør, vis mig, at du er mand nok til at lade mig tage dig med ud over kanten. Sammen kan vi nå der, hvor beatet det dropper og tiden den stopper. Og vise dig, hvordan vi langt forbi det sted, hvor jeg viser dig vej, for intet kan stoppe os i vægtløse kroppe. Giv dig hen, jeg tager med, du skal mærke jer. Giv mig lys, glem mig alt, for her kun dig. Jeg viser dig vej til der, hvor vi topper, som beatet der dropper. Der hvor vi tapper, som beatet der dropper.
Okay.
Og bag der kommer solen op, og når tårer ud i luften, morgen kold og klar. Hesten snuser til dit hår og følger med dig, når du går ind til byen ud i skoven, hvor du kommer fra. Indianer, hey, Indianer, hey, Bjergene holdt dig fri, så dem søgte du tilflugt i. Som et dyr imellem stammer glider du forbi. Jeg ved du ikke ligner mig, men indimellem så føler jeg, at så længe du er fanget, så bliver jeg aldrig fri. Indianer, hey, Indianer, hey, sådan alt der gror, vand og ild og jord. Sådan alt der gror, sådan alt der gror, vand og ild og jord. Sådan alt der gror.